It's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go play action now. Wilson. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Open man is Higgins. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And some space here. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's taken in by Higgins. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. C.J. Mosley getting to him behind the line of scrimmage there.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Burrow will throw. He completes it to Boyd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Can. Cut.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. If you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Jets at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's the option going right. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. C.J. Uzomah. 36 yards. And the Jets have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And they take the lead here in 7-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken from about the 12. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That play disrupted and stopped for a loss by linebacker Troy Anderson.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
11. What's the rock? 12.
Now it's Burrow. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Airing one out for Boyd. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
So on is the lefty, Kevin Huber, to kick it away for the Bengals here on 4th down. On the return, Johnson. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Wilson. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. But the Bengals had the remarkable run to the Super Bowl last year, but one team that gave them trouble were these New York Jets. You might remember back in Week 8, it was the Jets rallying behind backup Mike White, who threw for 405 yards and 3 touchdowns, and a 34-31 New York victory over the Bengals. Wilson. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And pass complete to Moore. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Elijah Moore really started to come on in the 2021 season as a rookie out of Ole Miss. Saw 8 or more targets in 4 of his last 5 games and ended up leading the team in yardage. Expect to see a lot more 1st downs like we just saw there in this young man's future.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now Wilson. His pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, they run with Mixon. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime, Mings, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. There's Evans again. Complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready? Check.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon, and he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 2, ready? 11 MT.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Burrow on third down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Nice one.
And they'll run for it with Evans. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Second and 8. On second down, a run with Hall. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. A give, running right is Hall. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Ball again. And he's into the end end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. The Bengals drive about to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Mixon with a first down carry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Evans running behind center. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
I'm one, right?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mixon up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Able to find Higgins. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. They'll run here with Evans. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Again, it'll be Evans. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chris Evans, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Throwing, Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Oh, Wilson going to throw. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing now is Wilson. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Zerline good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. So it's a victory here.